Okay, so in our advert here, you can see very clearly that the name of the band is at the top, and it's the biggest thing on the advert. I think this is this is a way that it uses normal conventions of media products, because you can see, and I'll compare it to this advert for Lower Than Atlantis album Changing Tune. You can see that the band name is very clearly on the top. It's in the centre on the top, and all the artworks, and obviously that's the biggest piece of writing around it. So the band name needs to be the biggest. The band name needs to be the biggest thing on the page in these kind of genres. That's the same sort of thing. It uses the image of a tree in like a British. It looks to be a very British field. Which relates back to the band's heritage. You know, they're very British. Obviously, the lyrics they're talking about are about political things that are going on in Britain at the moment. So I think it's very important that you need to get that across when we were designing the digipack and the advert. The tree used has been photoshopped so that the left hand side of it is sort of bright, or the whole image actually. The whole image, the left hand side is very bright and a sort of a summery day. Very happy, grass is greener, there's got leaves on the trees, blue sky. And the right hand side is sort of a bare tree, some snow on it, dingy colours and stuff like that. And that's a theme that we use throughout all of our products, to show the transformation between things, maybe that start off happy. So you start off on the left happy, and then we transition over to the left and we go sort of unhappy or dark and dingy. And I think that's maybe what the song is saying about. That's what our interpretation of the lyrics were of that song. So we thought that was very important to have in the advert. And also it's quite a simplistic design with quite a big impact, because it's quite a shocking or weird thing to see, sort of a tree that's split down the middle, half on, half off. We had other ideas about how to do this. So some being like a kid and then transforming into a father, but we thought at the end of the day it's a very British band, so this is kind of killing two birds with one stone. So we can get the Britishness in there, and we can also get the transformation in there. One way I think it might develop on some of these media or conventions of media products is the way it is sort of very simplistic in its design. It's sort of just a photograph. There's not a lot of editing or artwork or electronic artwork. Like again, I'll go back to the Lower Atlantis advert. You can see that all of this stuff is very bright and it's edited and stuff, and it's not just a photograph like we've chosen and then photoshopped it. So I think that's developing on it, definitely. And I think it challenges the conventions of media products like that, because I mean, it's not a particularly metally sort of thing or electronic thing to have like a kind of peaceful tree in the countryside. So it's kind of weird. So I think that's why it challenges the conventions of real media products in that way.